Welcome to another ThemeMountain video tutorial. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the video shortcode to embed a video into a page. I'm also going to show you how to use it to launch a video from a rollover link and an icon link. So for illustrative purposes here, I have set up a section block and split it into 3 columns here. This is so that I can show you the 3 different ways that this is done. So I'm going to start by inserting the video shortcode here. Now when you insert it, you're presented with some options, and the first one is to choose the type of video you want to insert. So I'm just going to leave it to Vimeo, but you could insert YouTube or any other different type of video, for example daily motion. So I'm going to leave it to Vimeo, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste the ID of my video, and then in the URL parameter field you can style the player. Now in our documentation we link to the YouTube and Vimeo parameter pages, so I suggest you have a look through and get familiar with the different parameters so that you can style the player to your liking. I'm going to go ahead and change the color of the player. Notice how I'm leaving out the hashtag here for the color parameter for Vimeo, and I'm going to remove the byline, more like it, and I'm going to remove the title as well. There we go. So I've pretty much set up the video shortcode to embed a Vimeo video. So I'm going to go ahead and save that, and I'm going to update it. There we go. So we have a very clean player, and we've changed the default color to red. Now I'm going to show you how to launch a video in a lightbox using a thumbnail link. I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate this, drag it over, and edit it. Now a little note here on the URL parameters. Since we use URL parameters to style the player, this is also where you'd force the player to autoplay when you're launching it in a lightbox. I'm going to go ahead and add that here. I'm just going to set that to 1. Then we're going to go to Lightbox, and we're going to switch this to Lightbox with thumbnail link. Now I'm just going to select any thumbnail here, but usually this would represent a video or be one of the video frames. But for now I'm just going to go ahead and choose this image here. Then I'm going to add a rollover caption. This is the caption that's seen when you roll over the thumbnail. Then we can add a lightbox group ID. Now this is useful if you have multiple thumbnail links in the page, and if you launch the lightbox of one of them, you can cycle through all the other images that are associated with this group. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this as an example as well. I'm going to include the zoom and share buttons, and I'm going to add a small lightbox caption. There we go. And then under the design options, I can alter the rollover background color and the caption text. For now I'm just going to leave this to white and black. Then we can switch to the animation tab, and we can select the animation effect. So I'm going to choose overlay and image scale in here. I'm going to switch the easing to something cooler, and we can also set the lightbox animation, whether to slide in from top, right, bottom, or left. So I'm going to go ahead and choose left as an example. I'm going to save that, and we can take a look at what this looks like. There we go. So we've inserted our image. Now that I roll over it here, we can see the rollover caption, and when I launch it, the video will autoplay. And we have our caption down here, and we have the zoom button here, and we also have the share buttons here. So that was a thumbnail link. Now I'm going to show you how to launch a video using a thumbnail icon. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate the one we just created. And keep in mind that it also means that we duplicated the lightbox group ID, and that's exactly what I want. So I have it here. I'm going to just switch this to lightbox with thumbnail icon, and all these parameters here stay the same relating to the lightbox. I'm going to go to the design options here. As you'll notice, we don't have rollover anymore, but we could change the alignment of the icon if we wanted to. For now I'm going to leave it in the horizontally aligned center and vertically aligned middle. Now we come to the icon design options. So you can change the icon should you want to, but I'm going to leave it as such. I suggest you play around with the icon style and the sizes to see what you prefer. I am going to change the color of the icon though. I'm just going to show you this quickly. I'm going to set the icon color to white and on hover as well. And then we can go to the animation tab. Now you don't have the rollover animation effects here, you only have the access to the lightbox animation. So I'm going to go ahead and just switch this to right so we can see the difference. I'm going to go ahead and update that. And there we go, we have our new thumbnail here with an icon link. And when I click it, it will launch the video. And as you can see here, we also have the next and previous arrows here so that we can just scroll through the other media that's associated with this Lightbox group. And that's all for this tutorial.